Hi, this is a quick demo of a playbook that I created for Securian Canada, and its primary use case is to allow you to quickly rebrand any content that is available today in Securian's website. And the idea of this playbook is to be a repeatable pattern for any sort of deliverables that you have within the public domain at Securian Canada's website, or any internal documents that you need to first evaluate to see if the documents comply with your changing brand guidelines, and also turn around and build a rewritten version of that document as well. So in this example, we built a simple playbook. This view shows you the description of what the playbook does. In this case, you see here, it allows you to analyze a piece of content in the form of a website that I'm going to quickly paste in here, which is the individual subsections creditor insurance page, which I'll show you in a second. Then what it does is it shows you what steps it'll take, which is extracting the data from this page that we're going to analyze, apply the brand framework within Writer that we've programmed with Securian's requirements. We're going to evaluate that original content, build an interactive dashboard, and also rewrite the page with the new brand guidelines in mind. So I'm going to quickly hit run here. And while that runs, essentially what's happening is it's going to extract the content of this particular web page. Again, it was a creditor insurance web page within the securiancanada.ca website, which has this content over here. The playbook will extract details from this particular page and analyze it. This is where the detailed instructions lay. I'm not going to go in too much detail, but essentially what we did here was, using one simple prompt, we were able to generate a full organized playbook instruction set with details using our writer agent. I did not have to type this. The solution provided me with this detailed breakdown of the steps in order to achieve the idea of a brand refresh. In addition, the playbook details section also lists a particular skill that I want to highlight. The skill is essentially a set of reusable components that can be applied across multiple playbooks. So for example, we built a skill called the Securian Canada Brand Architecture Skill. And what this does is it allows you to quickly apply a constant set of brand identity, guidelines, coloring schemes, typography, logo usage, as well as any other information like tone of voice details. And the idea of this is to have it available within the set of skills within your writer account to be applicable to not only the brand refresh for websites, but also can be used for other use cases to keep the visual identity as well as the brand guidelines consistent across multiple types of assets, internal or external, depending on what you need. So with this, you see here, this is the final execution of the playbook. On the left-hand side, it tells us that it acquired the skill that I had pointed to it. It scraped the web page. It executed a series of commands to go ahead and give us a brand adherence report in the form of a dashboard, as well as the rewritten website content that I'll show you in a second. In addition, on the right-hand side of the pane, it shows us the plan that was executed by the agent in an agentic way. You see here, it followed from step 1 to 6 to go ahead and do all the detailed steps in order to execute the playbook. Now we can see the results that were generated. We again instructed the playbook to display it in an interactive dashboard that shows an overall health score based on a rubric that we devised within the playbook details, as well as guidelines around where the score was extracted from or derived from. So you see here, there's some identification of issues with the voice and writing style. And in turn, we also use the playbook to quickly rewrite portions of it and show you the examples. So there's a few things that were detected around key phrases and vocabulary, tone of voice, and as well as typography and visual language. And this essentially forms as your result set and set of recommendations for how to rewrite this thing. In addition to providing you with a checklist for compliance, which again could be applicable for other use cases as well, we also generated the final result web content. So for example, the creditor insurance page, as we mentioned, this is the example of the rewritten creditor insurance page adhering to the brand and voice guidelines. We see this as a very big game changer. At Ryder, we are expert in doing brand voice guidelines. This is one of our unique differentiators. We have it easily added as a skill within our platform and applied to your use cases. Thank you.